So just get ready, because I have a feeling we all are excited that this is happening, and we all are going to want to stock up on two of our favorites. Both delicious, or one delicious, one just vitally important, both vitally important really. Right. But Choco Nouveau's back. I'm kind of excited about that.
Of course, CoQ10, this is our most popular Today Special of the year. We make CoQ10 like no one else has made CoQ10. We've also been doing it for longer than anyone else, for 35 years. So our CoQ10 is going to give you the most critical components for cellular energy metabolism. And that's the real common sense way to go about supporting and promoting energy production, not a stimulant. So that's our CoQ10. You have a choice with our CoQ10. You basically get free vitamin D if you want it. Vitamin D was among our most popular products, but because CoQ10 was our most popular product, and we don't use additives, we had a little room in the capsule, I created an option. You get your CoQ10 as you would always get it, with our B complex and vitamin C, and additional vitamin D if you'd like it. 1,000 IU or 2,000 IU, your choice, or no vitamin D. But the vitamin D is literally free, because you're not paying a penny for the vitamin D. It's the same exact price as the CoQ10 without the vitamin D. And later we'll show you that simply the vitamin C in that capsule and the full B complex and our special unique B12 that's orally absorbable, and the vitamin D, it's worth more than an investment in CoQ10. So the CoQ10 is effectively free. So it's the best opportunity to get our best Today Special. We only do it once a year, and as I'll talk about later, it's our best pricing ever, and I don't think I'll be able to say that next year. So you rarely hear me say stock up, but we're stocking up on our material because we want to make sure we have as much as possible before the price on CoQ10 potentially goes up dramatically. So just be aware of that. Then our other Today Special, Choco Nouveau, which I salivate even just thinking about it. It's the best dark chocolate for the American palate because it has the texture of milk chocolate and no bitterness, but it also lowers cholesterol 10, 15, 20%, dramatically lowers your total cholesterol and your bad cholesterol, both. So you'll never find another chocolate like it anywhere in the world in terms of taste, in terms of texture, in terms of health benefits, in terms of heart health benefits. So those are, and it's been gone for 6 months. It's been gone since April, so it's now back. Chocolate melts in summer, so our Choco Nouveau's now back. So you have two of the best Today Specials you could ever imagine, both of them today. So a great opportunity.
Yes, we're excited. You're welcome to order now if you'd like to. We will do full presentations coming up at midnight Eastern time, so stick around for that. We do have a variety hour planned for you, so this first hour is going to be packed with some all-star products from Lessman. But if you are thinking of restocking your CoQ, this is the night to do it. The CoQ is 50, 100, 200, 400, 600. Count, and you decide. We don't keep these big sizes except when Andrew's doing a Today Special. And only for the Today Special does he add the vitamin D3 to the formula. So you can get it without the vitamin D3. The majority of you, by the way, because we did do a little pre-sale on this, are ordering the formula with the D3 2000. So stick around for that. And of course, Choco Nouveau, we're thrilled it's back because it's so delicious and it's so healthful for us.
Plus we have it's a new design on our label.
I noticed that.
We're gonna be updating all our labels. Yeah. We haven't changed our design for over a decade. So, and that's actually a picture of a mitochondrion. We have thousands of them in all of our cells. We have trillions of cells. All the energy in our body is made in those little organelles found in all our cells. So I thought, what a great way to show what CoQ10 does, but to show exactly, that's effectively its office. That's where your CoQ10 goes to work, is in the mitochondrion of all your cells. So I'll talk about that a little bit later too.
That is so cool. So brand new packaging. You get to experience that when you get this home. And then, of course, the Choco Nouveau. This is the 300 pieces, by the way. Hello. And we don't carry this size. This is special size. This will get you through the holidays. This is something that you want to have on hand because it's the healthiest chocolate in the world. Why do I say that? Because it's chocolate that lowers, because it is. It lowers your cholesterol, your total and LDL cholesterol. And all you do is pick how much chocolate, how chocolatey you want it to be. If you like milk chocolate, you're gonna order the 66%. If you like a combination of milk and dark chocolate, you're gonna order the 74%. And if you love dark chocolate, you're gonna order the 91%. This is the most delicious chocolate, even the 91, because normally I don't like dark chocolate, but the 91 is so creamy and delicious for 91% cacao.
Typical, even 74% chocolate is dry, brittle, flaky, kind of sandy in your mouth, not really creamy. But because of the ingredient, the natural ingredient we use that lowers cholesterol, that natural ingredient behaves like fat in the chocolate. And the reason why milk chocolate's so creamy is milk fat. We all know that. So what makes dark chocolate creamy is our cholesterol-lowering ingredient that behaves just like milk fat. So the 91, which is 91% pure cacao. So it's like a 91% extract of the cocoa bean. It is dark, dark chocolate. But ours is creamy, ours is not bitter. So if you're a real milk chocolate lover, I recommend the 66. The 74 is by far and away the most popular, and then the 66 and the 91 for the real serious dark chocolate lovers, the 91, or the 66 for milk chocolate lovers. But there's no other chocolate like it anywhere in the world, no other product like this. It's organic and it's fair trade. And it costs a fraction of the price of those exotic chocolate squares. And those exotic chocolate squares are generally not organic, they're generally not fair trade, and they're generally, none of them contain an ingredient that will significantly lower your total and your bad cholesterol, your LDL cholesterol, which is what we all want to accomplish.
Absolutely. So, and you can see that little clicker up there, closing in on close to 6,000 already spoken for. So the chocolate lovers have been waiting patiently. We have not offered it in months. So it's back. We'll get you more details on that coming up. But should we dive into our variety show?
Sure, let's do it.
Okay, we're gonna head over because we have lots of specials in store tonight in this show, including everything free shipping and handling, extra flex pay, extended return policy that goes all the way to the end of January. It's really the best time of year to shop here because you get a much longer time.
Oh, it's amazing to think that this, you're getting basically what, a 3 or 4 month money back guarantee. Yes. All of my products, you'll know Choco Nouveau, you'll know immediately, you'll fall in love with it. CoQ10, you'll feel a difference in less than 30 days. But still, it's really nice to be able to live with a product like mine, with any product for that matter, and get a chance to, if you love it, you keep it, in fact, you reorder it. If not, you get to send it back. I think that's fantastic.
There we go. Okay, let's jump in. We have a monthly special. We're gonna share right out of the gate. I think this is the perfect time of year to talk about immune factors because I think a lot of us think about taking better care of our immune system this time of year. What we have for you are 4 choices. There's always a try me when Andrew brings these products to us, a 30, a 60, a 180, or a 360 count. So you can do the try me, or you can stock up if you take 1 a day. That's going to last for a full year. And I'll take you through the pricing breakdown really quickly here because here is the everyday HSN pricing. Here is our special pricing we have for this visit, and here is the savings. So big savings as a monthly special. So if you want to stock up on the immune factors, this is a really good time to do it. If you want to try it for the first time, excellent time to do it. Unfortunately, Andrew this is a 1-day visit, for example, and so we can't make everything a today's special. So you came up with the concept of doing monthly specials to give us extra savings on some of your most popular products that we don't actually offer as today's specials.
Well, for me as a manufacturer, the today's specials are as special as they are because the volume at the end of the day, you'll probably see 40,000, 50,000 bottles of CoQ10, probably 30, 40,000 bottles of Choco Nouveau. That, as a manufacturer, that enables us to create a product that gives you incredible savings. That's why our today's specials offer so much savings. But the monthly specials have now become so popular that they enable us to do these large production manufacturing runs to purchase raw materials even more efficiently. So our monthly specials have now become incredibly affordable. And what truly makes immune factors, this is a product, as great as it is, I would expect this product to maybe be well reviewed, but not perfectly reviewed, because when we talk about the immune system and supporting the immune system, it's something that we all will look at really critically. We're gonna have a tough perspective on a product like that. When you look at our immune factors, I think it's rated 4.8 stars.
It is.
That's
remarkable.
Basically 97% of the reviews are positive reviews.
That's right.
So it's a product that, it's a straightforward product, it's a comprehensive product, but again, it underscores how uniquely we put together all our ingredients to deliver the benefits of this product. And the reviews speak for themselves. Again, there are so many companies out there that make so many outrageous claims and statements for products about the immune system, about preventing or curing colds or flu. Just as as exciting as that sounds, it's not true. It can't be true. The only opportunity we have, and it's a great opportunity, is to do everything we can for our immune system. That's why when this time of year starts rolling around, the holidays start, the weather starts changing, that's when we really need to pay more careful attention to our sleep, more careful attention even to something simple like hydration. Just being better hydrated enables our mucous membranes to act as a better barrier. It enables our immune system to function better on our behalf. So that's an easy one to think of, just being better hydrated and just being more sensible about our diet and being, of course, more sensible. For me, the thing that if I make mistakes in this area, it's the thing that leaves me vulnerable, and it's sleep. So I know this time of year, especially with shows and things like that, I have to be careful about sleep because it's not really highly credible to be coming to doing shows here at HSN and talking about health when you have a cold. Thankfully, in 28 years of doing this, I've never had to do that, but it wouldn't be highly credible. So that's where, for me, immune support comes in. And I'm not just talking about my product, I'm talking about doing all the intelligent things we could do to support our immune system, but you will not find a better, more comprehensive supplement than this to do so as well.
You know what, one of the best pieces of advice you gave me a while back, because I was working with you and I was battling a sore throat, kind of a respiratory thing, and you said humidifier. And so that has been a game changer for me. I sleep every night now with a humidifier, and it's really been so beneficial.
And a lot of us who live near the coasts, we think, we don't need a humidifier. But I grew up in New York. When it's cold in the winter, we were just a few miles from the water, cold in the winter, in your house you heat that air, it's effectively 0% relative humidity. So you could be in Florida, you could be in California, wherever you might be. When you start heating air, the relative humidity of that air drops precipitously. Similarly, when you use air conditioning, it does the same thing. And when you dry out your mucous membranes, especially even if you've had a cold, when you dry out your mucous membranes afterwards, it's very easy to keep sort of almost like an allergic rhinitis, an allergic irritation that continues. So hydration, a humidifier in the house, and humidifiers have become so affordable. They now give off cool air, so you could buy them at any of the big retail stores. You could find them online, and instead of being as they used to be a couple of $100s, now you could buy a good humidifier for what, $20, $30?
Exactly.
So a great idea.
Absolutely. Yep. So that's the beauty. These are the right tools. And this is something that's going to help to support a healthy immune system. But on top of that, making good choices and good decisions. If you'd like to order yours, I will say this is the monthly special. We are through the majority of these for the month. Already the majority spoken for the month. So if you would like to stock up or try it for the first time, remember when you shop during this time of year, we extend that return policy because a lot of people are gift giving. The gift shopping season starts. We recognize that. But it really makes for a wonderful time to try Andrew Lessman products because you have plenty of time to make sure you love it. And it's exactly what you were looking for. Andrew has virtually no returns. I mean, everybody who buys your products, everything becomes a customer pick. We rarely get a single bottle of anything back. I mean, people are just really satisfied when they get these products home. So we feel rest assured you will be as well.
When I first came to HSN, they were concerned. They figured, vitamins are going to have a return rate that's 10 times higher than their typical products because it's vitamins and people might return them and things. As it turns out, our return rate is 20 times lower than typical products.
Right.
So it just is. And again, we set out to make a product that's not just going to deliver benefits, but most of us get used to having issues and problems with supplements. They're hard to swallow, they upset our stomach, they repeat on us. Whatever product we'll talk about this evening, it is all about the benefit. There are no issues, no problems whatsoever. They're designed to be a pleasure to take, not just to enjoy their benefits, but not to experience any issues or problems.
Exactly. Okay, we're gonna head over because next up, this is a little variety hour planned for you. And we love to show you this time of night. We like to talk about one of Andrew's most popular products when it comes to getting a good night's sleep. We were just talking about the importance of that. This is another monthly special for the month of October. Nighttime is here for you, and this is a beautiful product. I adore this product because I hate the idea of taking a sleeping pill, but there are nights when we all need a little help falling asleep. Tonight will be a night like that for me because I will work late, I'll get home, I'll be wide awake, and my nighttime, I'll take this, and about 20 minutes later, I'm going to feel like I'm ready to fall asleep. It's natural. So if you have not tried it yet, I hope that you will. I don't take it every single night. I take it when I know I'm going to need that extra help falling asleep.
I typically don't take it, but Muriel, her family's in France. France is 9 hours later than Pacific Coast time where we live. So 9 hours, it sort of turns your world upside down. So for me, I take it for precisely that reason. When I'm going to sleep, the first few days we'll get over to Europe, that 9-hour time difference, it's like if someone's working shifts or things like that, you're going to sleep effectively in the afternoon. And it's very difficult. And what this product is designed to do is to simply relax. It's designed to provide a soothing, relaxing state so you can naturally and gently go to sleep. It's not designed to knock you out. That is not how we set about to design this product. It has several ingredients in it, both botanicals and nutrients, and it's designed to deliver the ingredients that support a relaxing state, because it's that relaxed state that allows us to go to sleep. Me, I have a little routine. I just read books before I go to sleep. And if you look at the book next to my bed, each page is usually folded over because I barely last a page or two. That it's good to establish routines. You want a room that's dark. All those LED lights and things, you want to make them go away. You want a room that's cool. We sleep more effectively. Our rest, our recovery, our recuperation, our repair. And that's what sleep is all about, recovery and repair and recuperation. That all occurs better in a cooler environment as well. So we want it to be a cool, dark environment. We want to create a sleep routine. We don't want to have caffeine late in the day. We want to eat in a fashion that supports restful sleep. And this is a product that's designed using traditional ingredients that have research and clinical support and also nutrients to create that relaxing state so you can go to sleep and not rely on something to knock you out.
Exactly. It's a 60, a 180, or a 360 choice, reminding everybody this is a monthly special. So for October, we're taking the price from the regular HSN pricing. Check it out, $59.34 or $14.90. Here's your savings. And of course, the best part is that you will know if this works. I mean, you get it home, try it. It's a huge customer pick. There are well over 1,000 excellent reviews on this product, and I think there's only a total of 1,400 reviews. So it's an excellent product, and you will absolutely be able to see if it helps you and works for you.
And it's affordable. In the large size, you just take it when you need it. You don't have to take it every night. In the large size, it ends up being about 15 cents a capsule. In the middle size, it's less than 20 cents a capsule, and it's a comprehensive product. Looking at a long list of ingredients. So you're getting melatonin, of course, because that's a hormone that we naturally secrete, unfortunately not as effectively as we get older. We don't secrete it as effectively if we're in bright environments. So that's problematic for so many of us. Then 5-hydroxytryptophan, and then we do our botanical extracts. Never too much of any one extract, because if you get too much of any one extract, then you have a risk of feeling kind of hungover or noticing the next day. So what we do is we make it comprehensive but gentler. So valerian root, hops extract, passion flower extract, chamomile extract, and then the relaxing electrolytes, calcium and magnesium. So
there you go. So it's just the perfect complement, the perfect combination. And as Andrew points out, I mean, it's a chance for you to get something. You may take it, you know, if you want to take it every night, I would imagine you can. I mean, it's safe, natural ingredients.
It's not habit forming.
Exactly. That's the best part about it. You do not wake up groggy. You do not wake up with a hangover. You wake up refreshed. You just get this wonderful, restful night's sleep. So if you'd like to order yours, weekend special, or not weekend special, monthly special pricing for you.
Best pricing, I think, ever on the product.
Love it. Okay, by the way, reminding everybody, coming up in about 40 minutes, we're going to be kicking off 2 today's specials. We have Coenzyme Q10 back. We wait all year for this. It's the biggest, best value of the year. It's Andrew's #1 hottest selling today's special, and that we'll be talking about along with Choco Nouveau. That's in 40 minutes. This is a variety hour where you're going to see a really nice mix of some of our most popular products from Andrew Lessman. Next up, we're going to talk about Glucosamine and Chondroitin. This is another one people love. People absolutely love this product. Why? Because it's a notice the difference, feel the difference product. And this is also great pricing across the board here. We have a 75 count. We have a 150 count. We have 300. And we also have, am I looking at this right? And a 600.
600.
Wow. Wowza. Really nice value on this for everybody. I mean, this is, again, like today's special pricing, frankly.
Following the clinical research and studies, it's 4 capsules per day. A lot of folks take a couple of capsules a day. I really recommend it works best at 4 capsules per day. But even if you look at the cost per capsule, again, on this product, with the finest glucosamine, the finest chondroitin, there's no sodium in our product. Our glucosamine is, of course, glucosamine sulfate, not glucosamine hydrochloride, which doesn't have the science, the clinical studies, the research. So our product is still a little bit more than a dime a capsule in the large size. So incredibly affordable, easy to swallow, ultra-fine powder, won't upset your stomach. And again, the typical products that are glucosamine hydrochloride, they could be sensitizing to your stomach, especially when they're in rock-hard tablets. And in rock-hard tablets, that's something that creates this little point mass in your stomach. And that little area where that tablet slowly, hopefully, disintegrates, that causes irritation. And that's the discomfort that so many folks experience with typical vitamins, but not with mine, because all of my products are ultra-fine powders. Here, I'm opening a capsule here. Ultra-fine powders in capsules.
See that? You never get stomach upset with these. They don't repeat on you. As you said, they're easy to swallow. I mean, it's just, they're an absolute pleasure. If you've ever had a bad vitamin experience, I think a lot of people get turned off by vitamins because they aren't taking the right vitamins or they didn't try the right vitamins. We always give Andrew, we tease him because when he came to HSN 23 years ago,
This month.
I mean, I will be honest, I wasn't, jumping up and down because I wasn't a vitamin taker. I wasn't really into vitamins. I thought, how are we gonna sell vitamins on TV? It just seems like something that is gonna be challenging. And then we met you, and then we all learned about the products, and obviously the rest is history, started taking the products. But I think the bottom line point is most people, if you're not taking a vitamin, it's because you've had a bad experience with vitamins,
typically.
Right?
And that's, especially with glucosamine and chondroitin, either you're disappointed because of their difficult to use or take, or disappointed because it just didn't work. And why it doesn't work is the typical glucosamine product uses the wrong form.
Right.
There's very clear science on what form that should be used, and it's glucosamine sulfate. Unfortunately, most of the products contain glucosamine hydrochloride. So we have glucosamine sulfate, we also have chondroitin sulfate. So we have both of them in their perfect form, in a form that will be easy to swallow, that won't upset your stomach. And that's why the product works. That's why the product is so well reviewed. Also, glucosamine and chondroitin they've been around for a while, but relatively new ingredients in terms of popularity. My first glucosamine and chondroitin product I produced in 1979.
God.
So I produced my first glucosamine and chondroitin product 40 years ago. My first CoQ10 product 35 years ago. We'll talk about that at midnight. But these are ingredients that I have an abundance. We have an abundance of experience in making sure that you're getting the correct ingredient, proper form, and delivered to you in a way that works.
And remember, it's a notice the difference product. If you have joint issues, any joint issues, it could be your back, it could be your knees, it could be your hips, it could be your fingers, your elbows, your shoulders. If you have joint issues, because when our joints aren't happy, they let us know in no uncertain terms. That is what this product is for. That's why I've been taking these ingredients since you've been bringing them to us, because it's been recommended by my chiropractor, and it makes a world of difference. It's such a huge help. If you have joint problems, joint issues, this is something you should really be taking.
And I don't think we'll have time to read some reviews, but the most important thing to understand about glucosamine and chondroitin in terms of what they are, these are not drugs that work on the tissues of your joint or the molecules, the structures of your joint. These are molecules that actually become the tissues of your joints, that healthy joints rely on glucosamine and chondroitin to be their physical structure. So what we're doing here, we're providing raw materials that are necessary for the normal maintenance, repair, regeneration, the normal structure of your joints. And of course, the structure of your joints determines the function of your joints. So that's why glucosamine and chondroitin, it wasn't rocket science when they first started looking at glucosamine and chondroitin in terms of the benefits to our joints, because we already knew these are integral components, vital components of our joints. So it was pretty safe to say that if you could find a way to deliver glucosamine and chondroitin in a way that could be absorbed and then incorporated into joint tissue, that it would deliver benefits. And that's the forms that we use, forms that have been shown in the clinical science, in the research, to be incorporated into your joints and deliver benefits.
I love it. And I want to remind you what Andrew said. If you can do it, order the 600, because for it to be most effective, you want to take 4 a day. So the 600 is where, if you can do it, that would be a great place to go. It's $99.90, so you're saving over $100 on the largest 600 count. We put it on FlexPay for you, so we'll get it home as affordably as we can. The 5 FlexPays mean a $20 bill, and we deliver 600 capsules of the world's finest glucosamine and chondroitin. When you read the reviews, it's interesting, because a lot of people talk about the fact that they've tried other glucosamine products, other glucosamine chondroitin products, and they did not get the results. And they basically said, well, it didn't work for me. Well, they were using the wrong glucosamine. And it really is interesting. I was mentioning, Andrew, that people, when you read the reviews, so many people have the same story, that they tried it, didn't work, and then they tried Andrew's product. Well, lo and behold, it works. It makes a difference.
I often, even just with my friends, I have to overcome their resistance because they've been so disappointed in the past. And I've often joked about the fact that people say, who's your competition in the industry? And I say, I don't really worry about my competition the same way other people do. I know my products are better, so I don't worry about them. They just discourage potential users of my products because I think, say, with multivitamins, we take the typical multivitamin out there and we have upset stomachs, they're hard to swallow. So guess what? No one wants to try my multivitamin, even if I try to tell you why it's going to be easier to swallow. It's a fine powder, it won't upset your stomach. The same with my glucosamine. I think we get so discouraged that no matter how convincing I would try to be, and what's great here with all the products we're talking about, not a 30-day money-back guarantee that will go until November, but how about a 100-day money-back guarantee that goes until the end of January?
Exactly. It's 3.5 months to make sure these, and you will know. I mean, that's the beauty of this. This is a product that you do have to take it for a couple weeks before you start noticing a difference. You will, but the beauty is now you have months to try it. Okay, we're gonna keep moving. Thank you so much. This is special 23rd anniversary pricing, by the way. Big savings on this, but it is a variety hour, so we're gonna keep things moving. Coming up next, we're gonna talk about collagen. And this is one, again, another example of a product that has evolved with Andrew. One of the things that is remarkable of what you do for us is if there's a way to make a product better, even your own product, if there's a way to improve on a product, Andrew will do that. And that's why over the years, this is a product that has evolved into an amazing product. Now, those of us who take it, we love this product. There are 2 choices for you. You can do the marine collagen, you can do the free range collagen. It's completely up to you. You can choose the, let's see here, I think the graphic right here, I'm not sure which one this graphic is for offhand, but
they're both 30, 60, 120, 240.
Okay.
And you can see the pricing, the higher price. It's basically, the marine collagen is basically double the cost. A scoop of each is 5 grams of collagen peptides. So 5 grams of collagen peptides, marine collagen. They both have abundant research in terms of both skin benefits when we talk about wrinkling of the skin and things like that, or joint benefits when we talk about comfort to our joints. But it seems that more folks focus on the marine collagen in terms of beauty, I think because they put it in topical products, which I'm not aware of any benefits that can happen if you slather collagen on the outside of your body. It can't be absorbed into your body, so it can't incorporate into your collagen layers, which determine the resiliency, the elasticity, the youthful vitality of your skin and of your joints and of your vascular tissue, your arteries and veins. Collagen protein is the major protein in the human body, in all of our bodies. It's not just vital for how good our skin looks. It's vital for the structure of our organs, vital to the structure of our joints. So you could read, if you read the reviews on either of these products, you have a choice of almost reading reviews about beauty or reading reviews about our joints, because that's where they pretty much split evenly down the middle.
And you can do 30, 60, 120, 240. You just pick the size you want, and then the pricing is on the screen. The marine versus the free range. There's the pricing breakdown for you, and you just decide which one you'd like us to send you. This is the information for the marine collagen. So again, you see the size you want. Here's where the price normally is. Here here's where our pricing is today. Big savings on this, by the way. And then, of course, the other choice, the free range. I don't know that I have a card handy. I'll see if I do. Here's the free range card, because the free range is going to be more affordable, just for the record. And here you can see. So the free range is right here. If I just hold up, so you can compare the 240 side by side. The free range is $89.90 for 240 servings, and the marine collagen is $179.90 for 240 servings.
Basically half the price. And by the way, our serving is 5 grams. A lot of collagen products on the market have servings that are half a gram, 1 gram, 2 grams. So remember, ours is 5 grams. You could always do half a scoop and it would go even further. So 5 grams is a substantial serving. What I just did is I put a serving into each one of these glasses and I just stirred it. Unlike most collagen, within probably a minute or two, that will be completely in solution.
Right.
And what's unlike other collagen, ours has no taste. It's taste neutral. So it's both highly soluble, taste neutral. Most people put it into a smoothie or things like that, but you could even put it into a cup of coffee. You won't notice it. But as you can see, if we look at it again, you can see it's starting, it's going into solution. It will just disappear. So
amazing. And to Andrew's point, you can put it in anything. You can put it in, I just do it now in water. I just put a little scoop in water, just drink it. But I also have put it in coffee and you don't taste a thing. You can put it in your smoothie. You will not taste a thing. You can put it in juice, whatever you want. So you can put it in another liquid, but I'm so used to it that I just put it, it doesn't taste like anything. And so it's just easy, just put a little bit in water, dissolve it, drink it down, and you're set. And there's what's fun about it, the health benefits are there, the beauty benefits are there. I remember when we first talked about this, and Andrew discussed the idea that it actually helps to smooth the appearance of your skin. If you're dealing, for example, with cellulite, which most people do, women in particular, but men too. And it does help to smooth the appearance of your skin. And that's just one more benefit, a natural way to address that. So you decide the size you want. You decide if you want the free range or if you want the marine, and we'll get it on the way home to you so you can try it for yourself. The best part, of course, as we said, it's really one of those where get it home, give it a try. I love this product. I absolutely love it. It does really good things for your skin. I mean, first of all, you get beauty benefits from it, but you get so many great health benefits from it as well. And it's up to you. I decided this time around to try the free range. I had already been taking the marine collagen for years, so I tried the free range, and to me, it's just exactly the same. I mean, I don't notice a difference at all using the free range.
I do a scoop of each.
Well, there you go.
So I mix them. And I now give to Lincoln and Marcel, I give them the free range. So I give them about a gram of free range each a day. They weigh about 35 pounds. So the collagen peptides are great for dogs, just as it's great for us.
I love that.
So it's a product that whether you're looking for the beauty benefits, I encourage you to read the reviews. What makes our product unique, as you can see, it's in solution. I actually drank some from both glasses, but as you can see, it's in solution.
Yeah.
So you're not going to find other collagen peptide products that are completely taste neutral as these are, and that immediately go into solution as these do as well. They are the highest quality collagen peptides in the world, available anywhere. They actually both come from the same company, a company from Japan, which those are the folks who've been doing collagen peptides literally for decades and decades, probably over 50 years, pushing 100 years, collagen peptides.
There we go. Okay, we're gonna wrap this up. We have more to share with you, so come on over. Coming up next, we're gonna talk about one of the top selling beauty products, one of the top rated beauty products we offer here on HSN. It's called Healthy Hair, Skin, and Nails. A lot of us swear by this product because A, you will notice a difference. If you are trying to grow your hair out, if you're trying to grow your nails out, if you want your skin to look more beautiful and youthful, you must try this product. There are thousands, I think somewhere in the vicinity of 4,400 perfect reviews on this product. And again, it's a beauty product. So 4,400 plus, that's the perfect 5, not even counting the hundreds of 4 stars as well. So this is a product people, men and women alike, adore. Let me show you what the choices are. We have it in a 60, a 120, a 240, or a 360 count. So we have, you can do, if you take one a day, I take one a day. I used to take 2 a day, but I literally had to slow it down because my hair grows so fast. I recently got a haircut. My hairdresser said, let's shorten it up, and I was kind of ready for a change. But I also told her, I said, if I don't like it, it doesn't matter. My hair grows so fast that if you want to grow your hair out, start taking this. Because I'm telling you, your hair, you will be amazed. Your nails, if you're trying to grow your nails out, It's unbelievable how fast your nails go, how much healthier your hair is gonna be, and you will, of course, notice the difference in your skin as well. So the nice part today is if you do one a day, it's $60 for a year. You know, you can't, I mean, your
6 months or
favorite
a year.
beauty cream, think about what you spend on your beauty creams. This is $60 if you take one a day. That's almost a year. That is, I'm telling you, it's the greatest beauty bargain, period. Because the money we spend on our hair, on our skin, on our nails.
15 cents a day.
15 cents a day.
If you're taking one
amazing.
capsule daily.
Yep.
And again, at one capsule daily, you're getting 10 times the level, basically, of biotin of our original formula when this was introduced a couple of decades ago. But I haven't read any reviews. I just thought this is a perfect product to read some reviews, although all of the products are perfect to read reviews.
Right.
But just best on the market. First of all, these are the best capsules I've ever taken for hair, skin, and nails. They make my hair grow, and since I've started taking it, I've noticed that my hair strength is so much stronger than before. In taking Andrew's capsules, it's grown 1 inch in 2 weeks. My hair is coming back fast. My niece's hair is now 18 inches long.
Wow.
She loves this product. I'm buying more. Thank you, Andrew. Stay blessed. Thanks.
There you go.
Unbelievable. I bought a bottle for myself 2 months ago. My hair is now thicker, fuller, growing nicely, and my skin is glowing. Perfect nails. OMG. I'm spreading the word about this product. Please, Andrew, don't ever stop making this. I've spent dollars on weaves, wigs, potions, and lotions trying to grow my hair back, and this one really works. Thank you so much. I've been taking these for years. I've been taking these capsules for several years and forgot to reorder when they ran out. I had to wait approximately 10 days, and during that time, my hair was limp and had no body.
Wow.
Fortunately, I'm back on them, and my hair is back to normal. P.S. I have very fine hair, so I really need these. Love hair, skin, and nails. I've been using this product for many years, and I never want to be without it. I'd run out and had to get a bottle as soon as possible. I'm always excited when Andrew will be on, and hopefully this product will be a Today's Special, because I always stock up on the big bottles. Won't be a Today's Special again till the middle of 2020.
Yeah.
I highly recommend this if you want strong and long nails and hair. I'm not sure about the skin part, but I'm sure it is helping things stay about the same. I get compliments on my nails all the time, and I tell everyone to get healthy hair, skin, and nails at HSN. You can't go wrong with this product. From Chase in Michigan. Outstanding. I originally purchased a hair, skin, and nails product at the drugstore, but after 8 months of no improvement, I switched to Andrew's capsules. Wow. What a difference. Within 3 months, my nails were strong and growing longer every day. My hair has also changed a lot, as well as my skin. This product is on my must-have list permanently. From Mary in South Carolina.
These are great.
One more. Oh, interesting. Thicker eyelashes. We probably have at least several dozen reviews that talk about this. I've been on this supplement about 3 months now and was pleased with the smoother skin and improved texture of my hair. But my biggest surprise I noticed the other day is the volume of my eyelashes has improved dramatically.
Wow.
At 53, this is something I never would have anticipated. This is now a permanent part of my daily regimen. Thank you, Andrew.
How great is that? How great is that? See that, and that's a snippet of the thousands of reviews just like that. I really hope you will try it. I know you will love it. I mean, anybody, when you get it home and you start taking it and you really notice the difference, you think of the money we spend on beauty. I mean, how much, do you have any idea what you spend a year on hair appointments, or even if you do your hair at home, on your skin, on your skincare products, on your nail products? I mean, it is a multi-trillion-dollar industry. This is brilliant because anything we're doing, any beauty products we're using, any hair products we're using, any nail products we're using, anything we're buying to make our hair, skin, and nails look better, this is only going to enhance that because you have better hair to work with, better skin to work with, and better nails. So when you have hair that is already healthier, and then whatever we're doing to it, you're going to just see results. I think, I get excited because I know you're gonna love this product. I've never met anybody who doesn't love it. Every girl I know who takes it just will never stop. I mean, I've taken this for over 20 years.
And what's
over 20 years.
The large size of this and the large size of CoQ10 generally have by far and away our lowest return rate, which is the lowest return rate of any product here at HSN. And it's a very simple, very straightforward product. I mean, your hair, skin, and nails are part of your integumentary system. It is the largest organ system in your body, bigger than your cardiovascular system, bigger than your nervous system. And what the integumentary system, your hair, skin, and nails have that's unique, it never stops growing. So not only do you have to maintain this enormous system, but it's constantly growing. So it has enormous demands, and the demands are rather unique. Most importantly, something called biotin. But biotin alone is insufficient. You could read hundreds of reviews that talk about other products, many of them just standalone biotin products that might be at the same level as my product. But on its own, it's not going to deliver the benefit. It needs to be part of a comprehensive formula, and it needs to be biotin that's going to be what they call bioavailable, meaning that it's going to be available to your body, easy to absorb, and easy to deliver to the cells that need it. And like all my products, again, this is a teeny tiny capsule. If we look here, that is a teeny tiny capsule. And then I'll open that capsule, and it's dust.
Get that. It's a second. You think of the time factor. Of all the other beauty things we do, think of the time we put in to working on our hair and working on our skin and all the regimens, working on our nails. This is a second,
and it's
right? It's a second a day. You swallow it, you don't have to think about it, and it goes to work for you.
And some of those things are unpleasant. They're not necessarily,
True.
What do they say, beauty's hard or
Right,
something?
beauty knows no pain.
This is easy. That capsule, it's small, it's easy to swallow, it will not upset your stomach, it will not repeat on you. So you're talking about something that, as Colleen said, takes seconds a day and really just costs pennies a day. Pennies a day.
Yeah.
And it's an opportunity to make a huge difference. There's thousands and thousands of 5-star reviews. This is a product that I think over 90% of the reviews are positive reviews. So it's an opportunity to make a difference where most of us think we can't. But this is the most common sense way to have healthier hair, skin, and nails. The things we do on the outside of our body, it's too late. The tissues are dead at that time. We're just dressing up dead tissue. Inside our body is the time we get to create the tissue in a fashion that's going to be better, a healthier fashion, because we have the tools necessary to do it.
And we need to remind you, this is the best value next to a today's special, and that will not be happening until next summer of 2020. So if you'd like to try it, this is your chance to do it. The value speaks for itself, $60, $120, $240, or $360. I hope you're ordering yours, but we're gonna keep things moving here because, as we said, we have our big variety hour underway here, and coming up in about 17 minutes, we are going to kick off Andrew's #1 top-selling today's special of the year. His #1 today's special is coming up. Can't wait. It's Coenzyme Q10, and then back in stock. We're very excited that we also have back in stock Choco Nouveau. That has not been offered in many, many months. So it's
6
back.
months.
6 months. So we are definitely looking forward to 2 today's specials. That's happening at midnight in about 17 minutes or so. But we have more to talk about. Coming up next, we have circulation and vein support. I promised you earlier, this is like an all-star hour. We are showing you some of Andrew's absolute best-selling, most popular products. Circulation and vein support is another example of a product that you will notice a difference when you take it. Feel the difference, notice the difference. If you order it now, you have all the way 3.5 months to test this out and see the difference this can make for you. Let me show you what the choices are. You can do a 30, a 60, a 180, or a 360 count. We have all the sizes here for you. Big savings, of course, across the board. Here's our regular pricing. Here is the pricing for this visit. And the beauty of this in a nutshell, if you take a minute to go read the reviews, same story on this one. There are thousands, actually, between the 4- and 5-star reviews, out of 3,000 reviews, we are looking at almost 2,700 4- and 5-star ratings on this product. So it's one that people love because you will, again, notice the difference when you take it. It is all about healthier circulation in your legs. So if you sit a lot, if you know if you have poor circulation in your lower extremities, right? Your legs feel swollen, your legs look swollen, they feel heavy, they drag around, you don't have the energy, your feet swell, your ankles swell up. If you are dealing with those issues, this is a product you must try because it makes such a difference. We hear from people all the time that say it's been life-changing for them. Their careers rely on it. If you have a career where you are required to stand a lot or you're required to sit a lot, that's our livelihood. This is a must-have product to try because it's a chance for you to take something that's going to help you have longevity in your job. And that's the key. That's why we used to nickname it the nurse's product, because nurses have this wonderful caregiving job. Nurses are angels, but their job is taxing on their legs. They're on their feet for hours and hours and hours during their shift.
And hospital floors, just given the nature of
Right.
movement and things in a hospital floors are hard.
Yes.
So it's challenging for their legs, but all of us, our job, it can be equally difficult on circulation of our legs if we spend our day sitting. So whether we're standing, whether we're sitting, it's challenging to the blood vessels and the circulation in our feet, in our ankles, in our calves. I grabbed some reviews because, like healthy hair, skin, and nails, the reviews really speak volumes about this product. This is the key ingredient in this product, the way we originally went about making this product. For over 50 years, close now to probably 75 years, in Europe, an ingredient called diosmin has been respected and has been utilized, recommended, prescribed by doctors for the healthy circulation of their patients' legs. It's an ingredient that I'm surprised that no one else in the U.S. really made any effort to bring it over here. When I brought this product over here a number of years ago, I believe I was the first to do so. But our product delivers diosmin in its proper form, in its proper balance, in a way that's going to deliver benefits. And if we read the reviews here, give it a try and best ever. Gave it a try and best ever. I've become obese and my feet, ankles, and legs were all becoming painful, bloated tubes to the point that I found walking uncomfortable. So when I saw this product, I couldn't believe it. I read the reviews and tried the smallest quantity. Oh my goodness. I will be purchasing this again and again and again. I am moving without discomfort, swelling has gone down, and since both of these work together, I am moving more.
That's awesome.
So happy I found this product. I would say to give it a try seriously. Very best luck and health to all.
Nice.
Must have. I've been taking Andrew's circulation vein support capsules for years. My ankles would swell terribly during the week so that I would spend the entire weekend with my feet up, only to start the swelling again come Monday. Since taking these capsules, I've seen a dramatic difference. The swelling is not even close to what it once was. I'm not saying there is not some swelling on occasion, but when there is, it goes down the same night. I cannot live without these little miracle pills and would highly recommend them to anyone that suffers from leg or ankle swelling. They are well worth the money. Thank you, Andrew.
Excellent.
It works. I take my supplements with my afternoon meal, all Andrew's Lessmans, by the way, but I found out that taking circulation vein support works best if I take it about an hour before bedtime. My leg nerves would cause me grief. It felt like mild electric shocks in one and then the other. I couldn't sleep because of it. With Andrew Lessman's supplements, I don't have that so-called tingling anymore and can fall asleep easier. I'll do without other items I may need before I'll run out of this. Thank goodness Andrew believes in science. Thanks, Andrew. Do one more. No more jittery, jumpy legs. I've been taking Andrew Lessman's circulation vein support for 5 years and am very pleased with the results achieved. Some evenings I just had to get up from my chair or the couch and go to bed because my legs were so jumpy. Wow. That feeling is gone now, taking this product. I love that Andrew's products contain exactly what you need, the purest of product with no fillers. Thank you, Andrew, for dedicating your life to better hours.
Isn't that interesting? So it's twofold. People that are on their feet a lot, people also that have legs that you want to calm down the feeling in your legs a little bit. That's what Carlos found, my husband, because he's very active. And so he found it really helped at night, like before bed.
That's what I noticed because I'm very active. Sometimes I'll do sports and activities late in the day, and it's then sometimes difficult to get the message to your legs that, okay, now it's time to lay down, relax, and go to sleep. So it's the blood vessels in our legs, if you think about what they're tasked with every day, our heart is here, the largest muscles in our body are in these lower extremities. Gravity wants to keep fluid in those lower extremities. So unfortunately, the way our body works to basically get that fluid back is by pumping more fluid down behind it. So we're constantly pumping more fluid behind, which enlarges those tissues. That's why our feet, ankles, and calves enlarge as we get older. That's why the blood vessels enlarge. And even the clinical research and the studies, I tend to spend more time when we do a Today Special, and I'll read the quotes from the clinical studies that talk about actual differences in the measurement of the circumference, the area around the calf, around the ankle, that it actually changes when using these ingredients.
Isn't that amazing? That's the key, is that you're giving your body what it needs. It makes such a world of difference. I can't say enough good things about it. I only hope that you will try it. Remember, it's a 30, 60, 180, 360 size. Special pricing for you today. This is not also going to be a Today's Special until next year. So
Right.
This is the next best thing to today's special pricing.
This will not be a Today Special until 2020, and it's a great opportunity to give the product a try. As we were saying before, this is a time of year when you have a 3.5 month money back guarantee. So you have a money back guarantee until the end of January. So it's a great opportunity. You simply take 2 capsules a day, and you could take it with breakfast, lunch, dinner. It doesn't matter. These will not upset your stomach. These are going to be easy to swallow and easy to absorb, and you'll be thrilled that you took this opportunity.
For sure. Okay, I know we have to wrap it up. This variety, we still have a couple more products to get to, and we are only 10 minutes away from a new day on the East Coast and a brand new Today's Special. Thank you for your calls on circulation vein support. We've been busy. This is fun, but should we keep on cruising?
Yes.
Okay, let's do it. Do you just take one?
I just
Look
took
at
2.
that. Well, that's okay, because you're going to be on your feet a lot today.
We were traveling today, and I unpacked. I haven't opened the vitamin bag yet with all my vitamins in it, so I figure I'll get my circulation vein now.
Excellent. Okay, well, we're going to move right along. Coming up next, one of our favorite products is turmeric. Have you tried Andrew's turmeric yet? If not, it's awesome. This has so many amazing benefits. It's one of my favorites, actually. It's one of my favorite products I take from Andrew Lessman. When you read about turmeric and the health benefits, you will understand why those of us who take it, we're so grateful that we have access to these world-class ingredients, and they're affordable. Today, we do a 30, a 60, a 120, or a 240 count. For $89.90, you can do 240, you can do 1 or 2 capsules a day, and here is where your savings lies. But the more you read about turmeric, the more you're just happy and excited that you take it, because it's just so beneficial.
You know, turmeric's one of those botanicals that if you went and did research, if you went to the National Institute of Health, which is sort of a big website that contains all the research, scientific research database, you could access all these research, hundreds of thousands or millions of research studies. And you just typed in turmeric and then the research database is going to autofill the rest of that. You'll see virtually every health consideration imaginable under the sun.
Wow.
The turmeric has been the subject of so much exciting research. Where most people have been embracing it in the last several years is really for its soothing role in terms of our joints. It plays a tremendous soothing role in terms of other tissues within our body. It plays a detoxifying role in terms of our liver as well. It plays a supportive role in terms of our brain. So turmeric, there's almost no tissue in our body that escapes the research or clinical studies that are being looked at in terms of turmeric and its benefits. But the key to turmeric, it's good to use it in your diet, to use it as a spice, but the key to turmeric is making sure it's being delivered in a form that's absorbable. Because unfortunately, standard turmeric extract, even if you get a great extract of turmeric, which will be 95% curcuminoids, and curcuminoids are the key beneficial compound. So even if you deliver it and you're delivering all the correct curcuminoids, you still need to do something to make sure those curcuminoids are going to be absorbable. In terms of the science, there's 2 ways I've observed that curcuminoids become absorbable. The first way is by delivering those curcuminoids in the presence of a special fat, as we do. We deliver them with phospholipids, with lecithin. So that's what we do. We use lecithin, which is the phosphatidylcholine, which is the principal fatty acid in your liver, principal fatty acid in your brain. That's what we use to dramatically enhance the bioavailability, the utility, the usefulness of the turmeric in the product. There's another way to do it using black pepper spice. But black pepper spice can be irritating to the digestive system, and black pepper spice also can affect the absorption of certain drugs and certain medications. And that's not something that I want to be doing with the supplements we deliver. So the intelligent way to deliver turmeric and to ensure the benefits and the availability of the curcuminoids it contains is by doing what we do and complexing it with phosphatidylcholine, a critically important fat for your liver and your brain.
And it's another example of one that is a excellent reviewed product. In fact, the average out of a perfect 5 is 4.5 stars. So if you have a minute, read the reviews. Again, the people who are already taking it love this product. But if you are new to it, as Andrew said, just Google it. I mean, just read a little bit about health benefits of turmeric, and it'll knock your socks off. It's quite remarkable. And if you're going to take a turmeric product, this is the one you want to be taking, because you know that Andrew is using the absolute finest ingredients. Everything in this entire line of products is all made in America. It's all made right here in the good old USA, Henderson, Nevada. It's all made with solar energy. So that's the other component of all of this. You do something great for yourself, but you're supporting a company who truly cares about our health, about the health of our environment, about taking care of the environment.
Even when you look at that image, we have solar panels in the front of the new building and on top of it.
Yeah.
Then we have solar panels covering our entire parking lot, which in the summer means that all the cars parked underneath there are not exposed to as much heat. So we're both responsible in how we make the products. All our products are 100% additive free, 100% pure. We don't add any manufacturing additives to any of our products. And then we make sure that when we do the actual process of production and manufacture, because unlike other vitamin companies, most of the products you see online on the internet, most of the products that you see in retail stores are not made by the company that's selling them. They're made by a contract manufacturer. So we actually make all the products ourselves. I heard that, was that the microphone wire?
It's my zipper.
Oh, we weren't sure what that was. Okay,
Sorry.
I'll take your word for it that it was your zipper.
It's my zipper. I was doing it slowly.
Yes.
So
Okay.
I'm proving that it was the zipper.
We understand.
So sorry.
So
it's Stephen's fault.
Otherwise, we
like
could recommend some digestive serum or some digestive enzymes or something like that. But speaking of our turmeric, so we not only make it responsibly in terms of purity, we make it responsibly in terms of, I don't know of any other company that all of their manufacturing, and we do a tremendous amount of manufacturing, we have hundreds of thousands of square feet of production and warehouse space, all of that warehouse space, all of that production, all solar powered, our facilities are entirely without a carbon footprint. So.
There we go. Again, you're choosing 30, 60, 120, 240. By all means, if you are not taking it yet, try it. I can't wait for you to try it because I think you will fall in love like the rest of us have. Now, a couple other things. We have one more item we want to squeeze in here. This is the Berberine. And this is another one that we don't get to talk about this all that often.
Normally, I talk about that when we talk about cinnamon.
Yeah.
Because the principal benefit that folks talk about berberine is to help support healthy blood sugar levels and healthy blood sugar metabolism, healthy insulin metabolism. Also, we talk about it in terms of lipid levels, talk about healthy cholesterol metabolism, healthy management of our cholesterol levels. But the reason why I talked about it now, it's closely related to turmeric in that turmeric is a root. And berberine is a root also, barberry extract. They're similar colors. They both have a history of previously being used. I think the turmeric color was the original color that was when you think of the color of Buddhist or Hindu robes, that orange color.
True.
That actually is turmeric extract that's used to color those robes. So it was a food coloring. And so, but berberine is an ingredient that delivers those, because it's similar in terms of an extract of a root, but delivers entirely different benefits. But berberine is something that its benefits in terms of blood sugar metabolism, its benefits in terms of healthy lipid metabolism, and something we really don't want to be without, and it's something I encourage you to do a little bit of research on.
Here we go. I want to show you what the choices are real quickly because we do have all the way up to a 720 size. If you want to get the largest one, this is a great day to do it. A 60, 180, 360, or 720. Here is where the pricing will go after Andrew's visit, and here is where the anniversary pricing is for you today. Here's your savings. And reminding you that these, normally when Andrew used to visit, it was 2 weekends in a row. It's now only really not even a weekend. It's really like a day, day and a half visit that Andrew comes in. So it's a really nice time to stock up. And do you like kind of pacing it out a little bit better?
Yeah, I do. And it also enables us to, because again, we manufacture everything.
Right.
It enables us to pace our production much more readily, because it's hard to make, if we're doing 2 visits, one after another, it's hard for us to produce all the product for that visit.
All right, if you're ordering turmeric, hold on, any of the other goodies that we've offered in this hour, it's been very busy. We're keeping the item number for the turmeric at the bottom of your screen, and we also have the berberine. We have a lot of people still ordering both. I know we are getting close to midnight. We'll be talking about the today's special. Very excited about our Coenzyme Q10 offer that we'll be making available to you coming up very shortly. But these are, again, 2 great products that people, you know, until you brought these to us, you know, it's an eye-opener when you start learning about the health benefits of these special ingredients.
And the key is offering them in their proper form. I mean, turmeric extract, it's insufficient to put even a great turmeric extract into a capsule or a pill. You need to make sure you're enhancing its bioavailability, because it's inherently not that available.
All right, well, here we go. It's almost midnight. You know what that means. It's time to share Andrew's top selling today's special of the year. Here it comes.